All right, Lost in Seattle, and this is a clip from a podcast, I guess, and of a woman saying that it's okay for her to have a lot of bodies because it helped her prepare sexually, at least, for the man that she's with now, so that she could be with him forever and please him. Uh, and this is a thing that's really happening a lot in our society, especially in our community, where women think that they can have the same sexuality as a man and still be valuable to the man that she date. This is some of her comments.
Alan, how about this? It's not a whole lot of bodies. It's a whole lot of experience. And let me tell you something. No, it's not. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I had to get experience. For me to be the girl that you're so in love with in the bedroom, I'm sorry. You don't want to know how I learned how to do that thing that you like. You don't want to learn how I know how to take the dick that way.
You could have learned how to do that thing he liked by meeting him first. Your options, you could have dated him, and you and your man could have came together and figured out what you guys like sexually together without you going through all those men.
That's what happens in a relationship. You meet somebody, you guys start dating, and then you start talking about your sexual experience. You start talking about what you don't like, what you do like, and then you guys meet together, and then you compromise on what you're willing to do sexually in the relationship. If it don't work, then you find somebody else.
I had to go through a couple of penises to learn that I don't like big dick. I don't, that's not how I orgasm. Taught you how. That's not how I like to get hit from the back. I'm sorry. I appreciate all the bodies because it made me the fucking superwoman I am in the bedroom for the nigga that I plan to spend the rest of my life with. And also, having a lot of bodies, I tell my nigga now, I'm glad you met me in the space that I am now. Why? Because I done fucked everybody I wanted to fuck. So it's easy for me to be fucking fake.
So, number one, ladies, when you are with 20, 30 different men, you're taking on their energy. You're receiving. Women receive, men give. So you're taking on this man's DNA. Scientists have proven this.
Yeah, whenever a woman lays with a man, his DNA goes into her bones. You know, this is why a lot of women are walking around, you know, with medication in their purses. Schizophrenic almost. You notice that you have a lot of women.
They're having kids, and then the kids are looking like the
Tommy,
ex,
Theodore.
but it's really the baby. It's really the father who they with now.
Yeah, if you go look at some of these court TV shows, and we'll all see the kid and think, oh, it look like this dude, and it's the other guy's baby because she was messing with him at the same time, and though the baby belongs to one guy. Because you were having sex and taking on the DNA of another man, the child now looks like the other man.
A woman was not designed to be with multiple men.
This is why you have one child a year, and a man could have 365 children a year, or at least get 365 women pregnant a year. But you know, in our community, this has been a thing, at least in mainstream, since the 90s now.
Yeah.
This sexuality of women, the sexual liberation thing started in the 70s, but it really took hold of the black community and black women around the 90s.
Yep. And another thing, we have to put the onus on the black men because you have to set the standard of your community, how you want your women to behave and act.
I agree. As black men, most black women understand that if they do something that the man they're dating don't like, she can just go date another black man.
Yep.
She knows that, oh, this guy don't like me to go out every Saturday. Well, let me just go date this other guy who don't care. So as black men, we don't have a standard of what we expect from our partners. And so everything is out of whack.
And that's why when I see these save yourself black men or men go their own way, I just view it as you would rather go out and get different nations of women instead of just setting standards and expectations for your own group of women.
And that's the black man not wanting to lead. That's really on him. Especially this Save Yourself Black Man. And I know Save Yourself Black Man has a different people inside of it. But how are you, I saw one guy say that he don't mind if 70% of the black community becomes biracial. And it's like,
which is what they want.
Exactly. And it's like, how weak are you where you would rather go deal with another race of women that their men trained them to be instead of getting your own women and setting a standard in your own community?
That's what they want.
That's pathetic. So I like Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. I know that this MGTOW and Save Yourself Black man, he would laugh at him and call you weak.
You don't want your women wearing weave. Set the expectations.
Stop doing it. Stop dating
I don't
women.
want you wearing weave.
If you don't want your woman dressing a certain way, don't date women who dress a certain way.
If you want your woman to be fit, slim, stop fucking these big women.
Exactly.
Tell them to put down the ham hocks and put up and lift some damn dumbbells. Go to the gym, run, exercise. There's nothing wrong with being fit. It don't mean that we want you a damn size 2, 3, and 4, but it should be between a damn 4, 8. We willing to compromise for a 9, maybe a 10. But when we start getting to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, damn 40. It's over.
Who the hell is size 40?
How are we supposed to pick y'all? We can't pick you up. We can't pick you up. You weigh more than me.
Speaking of sex, there's a lot of sexual acts you can't even be a part of if you weigh too much.
Can't pick your ass up.
So, but this is something that the black man himself has to set boundaries and rules to. It's up to him. You know, if he want to continue to see his women, this woman, I don't know the man she dealt with, but I would imagine most are black. Those men decided to sleep with her. So, if you decided to sleep with a woman, and you see this woman as just a concubine, okay, that's one thing. But if you decide to date a woman who has this type of energy, that's on you. So when she cheats on you, or when you get into the relationship and you realize how toxic it is, it's your fault. I mean, this woman is, whoever she's dating, if she's dating, like, I don't know how a dude is dating her and don't see, get the hell away. Or deal with her in a very much lower capacity.
Yep.
But
she is who she is.
She is who she is, and she proud of it. And I stand on it. I don't mind it. But, you know, it's up to the black man to decide what standards he want in his community, and stop giving that level of leadership to other people for them to decide it for him.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, we would like y'all feedback in the comment sections. We're open to all criticisms and anything that you would like for us to discuss or talk about.
Yeah. So thanks for viewing, and peace.